So these last few weeks have been very, very difficult for me. For those of you who don't know, about 6 weeks ago, I had a very bad motorcycle accident. I was chilling with my friend one day. I was about to head home, and I basically slid in a turn. I nailed the metal fence, and I broke my leg. I broke my nose. I broke my rib. I cut a nerve in my hand. It has been difficult. And for a few weeks now, over a month, I haven't been able to walk. I haven't been able to live my regular life. I had to push myself. I had to feel a lot of pain. I had to feel a lot of self doubt and almost being depressed and overwhelmed. But when things like this happen in my life, because before this accident, everything was going well, and then obviously a setback or something happens. That's just normal. That's how life is. But when I have setbacks like this, I think over and over again, why did this happen to me? That's the question I ask in my head. Why did this have to happen? Or why did this happen to me? And honestly, two of the biggest setbacks I had was this motorcycle accident, which happened this year. And then last year, I went through my first really uh, serious breakup because it was my first relationship, and I went through a breakup for the first time, and it was very difficult. But I ask myself, when I get in these situations like this motorcycle accident, or like a breakup, or like anything, say if you're going through something, sometimes we ask ourselves, why does this have to happen? And then the other day, it just switched in my mind. It was like it made so much sense. As soon as I realized this thought, I was like, oh, it makes so much sense now. So I kept dwelling. This has literally been about 5 or 6 weeks. I'm over and over again. The crash just kept happening in my head. I'm like, why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen? And then boom, it went off. And I was like, I asked for this shit. I asked for this. I'm not very religious on my YouTube because I that's just not what my YouTube is about. Like, I'm trying to niche specifically about self-development and mindset, even though religion is about it. But I'm Catholic, and I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. But I asked for this. I asked for the accident. I asked for the breakup. And you'd be thinking, like, what do you mean you asked for this? The whole point of my YouTube channel and the whole point of my life journey and what is my why, what keeps me pushing, is I want to be the best version of myself. I want to live the best life I can. Those two things go hand in hand. If you could become the best version of yourself, you will create the best life for yourself. So, if you are subscribed to me or if you're watching me for the first time, that's an FYI. That's what my whole channel is about. For us to become the best versions of ourselves, and that is through mindset, self-development, all different types of things that just help us grow and evolve into the best version of ourselves. And I remember about almost 5 years ago, but I would say 4 years ago, I really got big into self-development. And a little bit after that, I got a mentor, and I'm still with him today. And I remember getting so excited talking to him on the phone and being like, dude, I'm going to become unbreakable. I'm going to have an unbreakable mindset. I'm going to become the best version of myself. And it's exciting talking about it. It feels like it's going to be fun and easy. But it's not. If you really think about it, if you want to become the best version of yourself, it's going to be hard as fuck. It's going to be painful. You're going to have to go through a lot of shit. Like when we go on Instagram or when we talk with our friends and we're like, yeah, like I'm going to get ripped. I'm going to have an awesome mindset. Like I'm going to be locked in. It sounds fun. It sounds like it's going to be easy. But I realized if I want to become that person, I have to get my heart broken. I have to snap my leg and the bone come out of the skin. I'm sitting there in the field and it hurts. I have to not get accepted into my dream college I wanted to go in. I have to go through these certain things because that's what makes us grow. All the times I look back and I'm like, holy crap, I had so much growth in that period. I grew so much in that period. It's always after some hard shit. It's never like those few months that are going very well, everything's going good, and you're kind of just coasting. Like, you're not really growing in that moment. It's when you're chilling and some crazy shit happens. Like, you total your fucking bike and you go straight into a metal fence, and it's like, these next few months are going to be very difficult, very painful, which I already been through a lot of it. I got through the first half of it, and there's going to be a lot of growth ahead of this. It's the same thing with my breakup. I remember when I first went through it, it was so painful. It was like one of the worst feelings I ever had in my life. And then a few months passed by and I looked back and I was like, I feel like I lived 10 lifetimes in a few months. I literally quantum leaped fully into a different person. I went from a little kid to a boy in that moment. From never being in a relationship to being in one to being in a breakup to now it hurt, but I grew. And that's just how life is. And it's the same thing I realized with this accident. So instead of looking back and dwelling and being like, why did this happen? I wish it didn't happen. That doesn't help anything. But instead of being like, I asked for this. I want to become the best version of myself. And if you're signing up for that, listen, not everyone wants to be the best version of themselves, which is hard for me to believe. But there is people out there that just want to vibe and chill, and they don't want to push it too hard. But me, we get one shot at this life. This is my third near-death experience, and I didn't make it this long to be an average version of myself. I had 3 chances and I'm gonna go hard as fuck. I need to become the best version of myself. I do not want to die and feel like I could have done more, I could have been more. I'm not doing that. I'd rather push it as much as I can and evolve to the ultimate version of myself. And the only way we're getting there is going through hard shit. So if you're watching this right now, it doesn't matter if you look back on something you've been through very difficult in the past, or say right now you're going through something, or say if you're not going through anything at all in the future, just know you're going to go through some hard shit. There's going to be some setback, a random problem. That's just how life goes. You'll be chilling a few months, everything is perfect, and then it'll just fall apart. Or you'll get in a car accident, or you'll get a sickness, or you'll go through a breakup, or you lost your job. It's just always, that's just how life is. No one is coasting for 10 years straight with no fucking problems. That's not how it works. We go in seasons. We're up, and then we go down, and then we go up, and then we go down. But when you're down, if you have to ask yourself right now, we'll just do a basic question to ask yourself. Do you want to become the best version of yourself? Do you want to live the best life you can? Write it on a paper. Get a note and literally ask yourself, do I want to become the best version of myself? Yes or no? Those are the 2 answers. If you say yes, and you're going through some bullshit, realize you asked for this. You're not going to get there easily. No one's just going to, you have to earn it. That's one thing you really can't buy. If you're evolving yourself and you're growing, you can't go in the store and buy it. It can't be passed down from your parents. No one could give it to you. The only way you're getting there is you have to go through the shit. So the next time you're going down the street and your tire pops, or say one of your family members dies, or say you lost your job, like life could get dark. It could get painful. It could fucking hurt. Like with this injury, I remember when they cut me off the pain meds for 3 days straight. I couldn't fucking sleep. So that means 72 fucking hours straight. I was in freaking agony. I couldn't even like sit comfortably. I couldn't even lay down comfortably. Like, to go through that, it feels like you're going through hell. Like, it was one of the points, like, we're getting deep right now. It was to the point where, like, I really almost wanted to die. That's how bad it fucking hurt. But I got through it. Like, the last 3 days, I haven't taken anything. The pains got better. I pushed through it. So, the next time I get a little cut, or if I'm in the gym and I'm pushing and it hurts a little bit, I'll remember that time where I was at 10 out of 10 pain for 70 hours fucking straight. And I want to get to that mindset. I want to become that savage without going through this shit. Or say if I meet a girl in the future and she hurts me a little, if she don't want to talk, I don't give a fuck. I have my heart broken already. I know what it feels like. Like, I'm not going to get to this elite level and become the best version of myself without going through bullshit. So that's why I had a relief. Literally, it hit me. I was like talking to my friend, and then I got off the phone, and I'm just sitting there one day. Instead of asking, why did this happen? Why did this happen? I was like, oh my gosh. I fucking asked for this shit. I wanted to become the best version of myself. That shit ain't gonna be easy. Like, I had to crash the bike. I had to get the heart broken. Like, I had to, like, go through these things. And now I keep going up and up and up. It's like a character. Like, I keep getting stronger. I keep getting smarter. And, like, these things are, like, I obtained that through going through those certain things. So that's all I want. I don't want to rant. I don't want to get off topic. I've been really trying to make my videos simple and effective and focus on one topic. So the one thing I want you to take away from this video is, if you wrote that question down, or if you asked yourself, I want to become the best version of myself. I want to have the best life I can. Just know it's not going to be fucking easy. And that's okay. But know when you're going through these things, you ask for it. If you want to go through a fucking breakup or have the accident happen to you and you let it overtake you and make you weaker, go ahead. But if you really want to learn and grow from it, you have to fucking accept it. You can't keep reflecting and like going back. That's the thing I had a problem with when I was younger, and even till this day I still struggle with it once in a while, is ruminating. Say if something happens and you think of it over and over again, then you think of it 1,000 times over again, you could think of it another 1,000 times. It is not going to change anything. The best way we could do it is accept it and ask yourself, okay, I asked for this. What, like, say if a situation happens to you, ask yourself, how can I get better from this situation? Or what can I learn? That's what I'm thinking now. Is I was like, what can I learn from this motorcycle accident? How can I become better from this motorcycle accident? Instead of thinking over and over again, why did this happen? Because now, instead of thinking about a pointless question, we're thinking about things that I could get something out of this. I could become a fucking savage out of this. Like, I was already big in the gym. I was already in shape. After this, I'm going to be way more in shape. I'm going to be fucking shredded. Once I could put weight on this fucking leg, I'm gonna tear shit up. There's gonna be a version of myself you've never ever seen before. And that wouldn't have happened unless I slid and I hit the metal fence and I broke my leg. So you have to keep that in mind. Either if you're going through something or the next time you do go through something, you ask for this. You gotta accept it. You gotta embrace it. You gotta eat the shit.